Indonesia. Perubahan yang terjadi di Asia yang pertama itu baiknya itu yang pertama solidaritas warga yang meningkat. Terus yang kedua lebih peduli dengan kesehatan. Yang ketiga pertemuan lebih efektif dengan teknologi aplikasi. Buruknya yang pertama itu perekonomian. This aspect of sovereignty among countries. Like in our case, it's the West Philippine Sea that will affect Vietnam, Sri Lanka, and other neighboring countries. So that's the seizure of territory and respect for our sovereignty. Third, then I just stand here. Third, extensive poverty. I think it was expressed in so many things, as shared this morning, and as we có ca lai bình quần lư rạp đất ca ăn quát và chai chia từng lửa ăn miền nên ca đã trồng ca có được rất nấu út kia hò ca pra còn lại một ra nhạc phú ca một lô được đầy lý chắc nhạc xa phần miến bất rất của đầy miệng xa quả miến ca một lô rất nhiều bài Campuchia lên ca đồng lột lên ca đồng lên cái nạn phạm tháng không nuôi lên lông cái này này thu lông của được ra đi lại đó này cái gì á nó cực hả từ bao giờ nên như thế đông trăm không bị đông chân của nhà lại đó nó đâu cái gọi là cái gì vậy sẽ không được mà đó thì sẽ đông trăm của nhà lại mình cũng nhận là đông là 생각을 조사되고 필요한 말이에 조사를 주로 제기 기타 마치에 가면은 뒤에 디스용물이
เป็นจำนวนมากในประเทศไทยก็ไม่เคยลดลงนะครับมีความรุนแรงด้วยนะครับอันนี้เป็นปัญหาของทุนนิยมที่ผนวกกับรัฐที่เอื้อผลประโยชน์ให้แก่บางกลุ่มเท่านั้นนะครับส่วนความเปลี่ยนแปลงปัจจุบันนะครับที่เห็นว่ามันสมัยใหม่นะครับก็คือว่าปัญหาความเปลี่ยนแปลงเชิงธรรมชาติที่เราไม่สามารถควบคุมได้นะครับล่าสุดเราจะเห็นว่าเรื่องของภัยพิบัติของโควิดนะครับทีนี้เราจะเห็นว่าพอเจอปัญหาโควิดคนจนเข้าถึงระบบการรักษาไม่ได้นะครับ
The third fastest growing economy in the world. Asia is the fastest growing, especially India and China. Information technology is spreading communication system, making things very easy for communication. Population growth. More than half of the people in the world live in Asia. Rapid urbanization. Cities are growing. Half of the cities, half of the population lives in the cities. The negative things are democracy is fading, as we heard in the morning session. People are not getting deprived of democracy, increasing monopoly.
그다음에 기후 위기와 빈곤, 환경에 대한 인식이 높아졌다. 그리고 여성 운동이 강화되었다. 그리고 사회적 경제, 협동 공동체 운동, 또 재생 에너지 운동에 대한 가능성이 높아.
Please answer it. เกี่ยวกับข้อท้าทายที่กระบวนการซีโอในเอเชียจะต้องพบเจอเนี่ยผมก็เห็นด้วยกับหลายๆท่านนะทุกประเทศที่พูดมารวมทั้งวิทยากรสองท่านเมื่อเช้ากินวาดาจากอินโดนีเซียแล้วก็โปรเฟสเซอร์จากเกาหลีโดยภาพรวมแล้วเนี่ยสิ่งที่ท้าทายสังคมเอเชียก็คือวิกฤตประชาธิปไตย ลัทธิเสรีนิยมใหม่แนวทางอำนาจนิยมที่จะกลับคืนมาแนวโน้มที่จะเกิดสงครามรัฐจักรวรรดิภัยพิบัติทางธรรมชาติรวมทั้งโรคระบาดใหม่อันนี้เป็นวิกฤตทั้งทางเศรษฐกิจการเมืองสังคมและสิ่งแวดล้อมผนวกรวมกันเข้ามาซึ่งจะส่งผลต่อการละเมิดสิทธิมนุษยชนความถดถอยของความเป็นประชาธิปไตยนะความเหลื่อมล้ำทางสังคมที่ถางกว้างออกไปมากขึ้นนะรวมถึงการกดขี่ทางชนชั้นความซึมเศร้าทางสังคมที่ปรากฏ
To what you have presented here, but my presentation might be limited, so I ask you to add for whatever I miss out. Okay? So from the report this afternoon, like the changes that were presented were a social economy is there, climate change is there, women's rights is stronger. Renewable energy is on the move, and well, India and China are the fastest economic tiger in Asia now, and yeah, we should be proud country about that. But then there's also what you call is the resurgence of authoritarian government, militarization and everything, and what was a problem that was presented there was there is very little awareness among the youth, especially of movements, progressive movements, etc. And the problem that we are encountering at the moment is the weakening of the local power of communities, no? Human rights violation, government is against people forming groups, no? And but cooperatives are on the also is decreasing as a way of what you call is helping communities, no? And then when fake news is a problem, especially in our country. The reason why there's a return of dictatorship in the Philippines was because of the fake news. People believe because the problem is when you repeat and repeat the lies, it becomes the truth. Okay. And then, okay. So, there is an intensifying inequality in politics. People are deprived of, sometimes I cannot read my own writing. Economic and political opportunities, okay? And there's so much corruption and lack of awareness among, especially people, right? So the things that we have to do as Asian organizers is that we have to have alliance, strengthening, solidarity, awareness, raising, especially of the political and social effects of this structure on the people, and widen our forces. We have to widen all over Asia. We have to introduce the CO thing, no? And then continue training organizers, especially the young ones. We're becoming older. Like me, I have been here for 50 years. I think the young ones should be to take over, no? We need that for things to change. Government should be held accountable. I think good organizing can do this. Can really demand from government services, especially to the poor, because what's happening now, all the things that are, well, democracy is under siege at the moment. As you can see what's happening in Myanmar, what's happening in China, what's happening, not China, Hong Kong, in the Philippines, and even in the Western world, no? This is a growing concern. But if people are organized and they can demand and they know their rights and fight for it, then something is going to happen. That is what we have to do. In the words of Dennis, what he always tells us is that if you are on the side of those victimized, those who have been unjustly terrorized or whatever, you
obvious to all of us, and almost everyone mentioned the difficulties for maintaining democracies in these days, and the rise of fascism or authoritarian governments, populism, and militarism, military confrontation, and economics that is causing greater inequality among the people, the rich and the poor. Also the climate change. These things are common to everyone. But it also became obvious that each country has some very specific issues for itself that it must address. So even as we try to increase solidarity.
네, 영어판을 언제 만들지는 모르겠지만 아마 100년 내에는 영어판이 나올 수 있으면 좋겠습니다. 100주년 기념식에는. 네, 그리고 또 하나 죄송한 말씀을 드려야 될 건 네, 한국을 기록하지 못했습니다. 한국을 다 기록을 했는데 네, 한국 속담에 등잔 밑이 어둡다는 말이 있잖아요. 한국에 인터뷰도 하고 기록을 했는데 지금 저희 로코아 현장과 상황이 많이 달랐어요. 그래서 흐름을 좀 같이 맞춰가는 것이 시간이 더 필요했기 때문에 이번 대회에서는 불가피하게 한국어로 그리고 아시아 현장의 사진을 넣어서 만들었습니다. 돌아가실 때 한 권씩 꼭 가지고 가세요. 좀 형태.
일을 많이 했는데요. 90주년 포럼을 진행하는 동안에 함께 나누고 이야기할 굉장히 중요한 주제들이 있다고 생각했습니다. 그래서 그동안 우리가 50년 동안 했던 주민운동의 경험을 성찰하고 그 앞으로의 과제와 나라의 방향들에 대해서 생각하는 그런 자리인데 두 분의 한 분을 모시고 기조 문제를 듣는데요. 먼저 말씀을 드리겠습니다. 아시아 주민운동의 교육과 직면하는 아시아의 시효 과제라고 하는 주제로 마라가 교수께서 발언을 해주시고 말씀을 드리겠습니다. 자, 그러면은 네, 한국은 60페이지에 자료가 있다고 해요. 자료 60페이지를 보시겠습니다. 자, 그러면
internet maksudnya.
Microphone is connected.
네, 드디어 이야기 하셨는데요. 그럼 지금부터 아시아 시험을 지금 아시아 시험의 과제에 대해서 말씀드리겠습니다. 오케이. 네. 그러면 말씀해 주시죠. 네, 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
Soalnya ngomongnya kan Korea, Mbak Warda nggak ada.
Everybody knows about, I guess it was about this year. One year ago, yes, the last year. So if we could see the UK and US and EU, for example, Germany, France, Italy, and even Japan, where we belong to G7, and in Korea, democracy is insane. Crazy. Think democracy is institutionalized. However, we are allowed only one-day citizen in election day. Just from the next day, our right is not protected anymore, and everything is decided in the hands of politicians. In Korea, we experience. So 5 years presidency period let us feel so long because the power is already out of our sight. And pro-capitalism. So it was great division. And up to now, there is no multinational security dialogue except the 6-party talks in 2005 to solve a North Korean nuclear weapon.